boom, boom. And that is my morning work complete before I go and smash legs. But more importantly, guys, this video is gonna be all about those calf gains. The biggest struggle when it comes to the gym for me has always been growing these little puppies. I'm not gonna lie as well, tattoos do make your gains look smaller. That's my better calf. But this video is gonna be all about making those gains in the calves. I've always struggled with it over my 16 years of training, but when I started doing these key tips is when they really started to grow. Lots of times people walk in the gym, train legs, and all I see them do is like couple calf raises and leave. That's not what it's all about. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Let's go. Superset leg day going down. If you don't know about superset, get to know. I'm doing hat squats, superset into leg extensions, 8 to 10 reps, 12 to 15. Ow. Oh. Dumbbell walking lunges for the last exercise before I go and finish my calves. Come on. Okay, quads are done. Now it's on the calves. The standing calf raise is gonna be your ultimate calf builder, the one that you wanna stick to, but it is good to obviously incorporate different angles and exercises. There is no maximum to the amount of calf raises that I'll ever do. It's not like, oh, that's too much, but there is a minimum. So the least I wanna do is like 8 sets. And it can be split between 2 exercises or 3. Lots of time I see people just kind of little reps here. That's not what you want. For optimal growth, we want optimal range of movement. So getting that big stretch and squeeze at the top. And like I say, there's always more you can go. So that looks like the top, but that's the top. That tiny squeeze at the top is key. Good stretch, squeeze, squeeze again. Like when it comes to the calf training, it's just like any other muscle. For growth, you want nice, slow, controlled reps, time under tension, full range of motion, 8 to 12 reps, and working to failure. I like to mix up my rep range, but generally it's anywhere from 8 to 15, and then occasionally I'll whack in a silly one where it's really light, and I'll do like 20 to 50 reps. But more often than not, 8 to 15. Woo! Because our calves are basically fast twitch, we're using them all the time. They can take a hell of a lot more volume than, let's say, our back, chest, or legs. So generally when it comes to the calves, high volume is gonna be the answer. I know a lot of you guys aren't gonna have this in your gym, so a great alternative is the Smith machine, which you have to set up properly and safely. So what you wanna do is get a step high enough to where your heel isn't gonna touch the floor, and you wanna put some plates on the front so that doesn't flip up. You wanna make sure it's a little bit more forward than the bar, and the same principle, full range of motion, stretch, and a peak contraction. As I said, it's great to incorporate different angles and different machines. So I've done my standing calf raises. I think I did about 125 sets. I did like about 6 sets. Now going on to the seated calf raises, I'm just gonna do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, who knows? Let me tell you a quick funny story. I used to train with this guy and he came into this machine and he didn't realize that you can adjust it. The machine was, the guy took it off and he just thought he was too small. And for years, he just thought he was too small for it. Yeah, like he was training there for like 2-3 years and he said this machine, he didn't realize. I was like, you know, you just have to pull that out of the way. Same sort of thing as the standing calf raises. You want that full range of motion and a good squeeze at the top. Quality reps. Squeezing at the top, really pushing. Get that good stretch. Oh. Wow, didn't get many reps there. As you can see from the standing calf raises and the seated one, got about 25 kg on there. I can't lift that much with my calves, but they sure as hell grow. And that shows it's not about how much you lift, but it's all about the way you lift, that mind to muscle connection and that full range of motion, really focusing on where you want the tension to be. Boom! When you've just been in the gym so long, you just kind of lose track of what the hell is going on. What is going on around me? Lots of the time I see people also doing angles out with heels out, heels in. Personally, that isn't really like a natural movement, and it's not something I've ever done. You don't walk around with your heels out or your heels in. I just like to keep my feet nice and straight and forward, focusing on the tension through the whole muscle. Feel free to mix it up though and do those angles if you want to, but I don't. Because we're not always at the gym with the available equipment, at home or wherever you are, find a step and absolutely smash these 3-4 times a week, as many sets as you can. The same principle, full range of motion, squeeze at the top as best you can. Ideally, you want something where your heel can get a full stretch, but just for demonstrational purposes, I don't have that. I would say out of all the calf exercises I have ever done, this is the one that built mine the best, just because I could do it the most frequently and it puts a lot of tension where I want it to be, focusing on that single leg work. So guys, if you really want to grow your calves and you're struggling, you need to be doing this 3-4 times a week. And there's no maximum, but there is a minimum, like I said. So hit those high numbers. If your body weight isn't heavy enough, there's always things to make it harder. You can hold a weight, you can slow down your eccentrics, which is, instead of just repping through really fast, focusing on coming down for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guarantee you, your reps will be cut in half. And that is a great way to maximize gains with any muscle group. Slow those eccentrics down. This is clear proof that tattoos make your gains look worse. See what I'm saying? This one looks twice the size. What's going on? I hope you guys like that calf workout video with some great tips there. As I always like to say, guys, if you can take anything away from this video, it is the high number of volume and the frequency you should be hitting your calves. You need to step it up and be doing it more. Don't do your leg workouts and walk out the gym. Stay that extra 10-15 minutes and get it done. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes.